This is almost as much an anime review as it is a record review. Welcome to the Vinyl Files, everybody. Today we're taking a look at a soundtrack for the first time ever on this channel that I have been trying to find for the longest time, but with popularity and demand, it's been almost impossible to track down, but I got a copy. Before we get to today's subject, I just wanted to say thanks so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe, especially if you're one of the 80+% people who watch my videos and don't subscribe. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? You gotta seek me out every time. Just click subscribe, and then you don't have to search anymore. I'm just right there smiling. With that out of the way, today we're taking a look at Cowboy Bebop, original soundtrack. Now, I've never really been a soundtrack guy. When I was a kid, I had like the Oh Brother Where Art Thou soundtrack or the Jimmy Neutron soundtrack. Isn't that right, Jimmy? Okay, it's the first place I heard the Ramones. When I go to record stores, I tend to gravitate towards the pop rock section or the metal section or punk or world music. Basically anything other than soundtracks. But that all changed when I started dating my now fiance. When she picks music in the car, it's typically one of three things. It's either pop punk, K-pop, or music from anime. And over time, my love of anime, and especially the music from anime, it's consumed me. I have surrendered now. You could call me Spike Spiegel, but only if you wanted to be correct. Yeah, that's right. Let's go get the bad guys. And if somehow the concept of anime has escaped you, if you're here for my rock reviews, or you just don't watch anime, here's my brief summary. Anime is either computer or hand-drawn animation that comes from Japan. And this anime is one of my absolute favorites. It is just so beautiful. It's moody. It's action-packed. It's funny. It's endearing. And it's just basically the entire emotional spectrum, it hits on it at some point. I can't say quite as much for the Netflix adaptation, but it's good. It was a fun watch, you know, and John Cho can do no wrong. I hope he doesn't like set fire to like a children's hospital or something. That'd be really bad the day this comes out. I'm like, John Cho can do no wrong, and he's just setting fire to babies. For a very basic plot synopsis of this show, Spike Spiegel is an ex-crime syndicate hitman, and he travels the solar system with Jet Black. They're bounty hunters, and then they run into Faye Valentine, and then they pick up this really eccentric child named Ed with the dog Ein. Ein comes in earlier, and it's just travels throughout the solar system with friends. Kind of friends. It's fun. It's a great show. It's one of those anime that you watch late at night when it's dark, not because it's scary, like in any way it's not, but it just kind of puts you in that mindset of floating out in space in a ship with some friends, and it's nice to get into that mindset. So getting into the real reason for this video, the music contained within this package here, written by Yoko Kanno. She formed the group, it's a blues and jazz outfit called the Seatbelts. And the really cool thing about the Seatbelts is that while they do blues and jazz, it's fusion. So they're not bound to any specific like subgenre within jazz or blues, and they kind of travel throughout what it means to be jazz and blues. And I think that's great because they have so many different pieces on here that you really get the full gambit of those two styles of music within this album. And without this music, I don't think that this show would be what it is. I think it's absolutely crucial. So let's get into the packaging. This is the Ein limited edition. Ein is the little dog there. He's kind of a cute guy. It's kind of fun. Front cover. Back cover is a little police lineup with everybody. Gatefold here. It's just really cool style. Like the way this show was drawn was just fantastic as well. Aesthetically, it's so great. And then getting into the sleeves on the inside, it's just so beautifully drawn. Record itself, the nice white LP. We got Spike Spiegel on the label there. And on side B is Faye Valentine. And this sleeve here Jet Black on this side, and Ed and Ein on that side. The packaging on this is fantastic. It's just so cool. I'm in love with this. You can really tell that a lot of care and planning went into this package, which is always really cool to see. Some standout tracks on this one. Tank, the intro to the show. One of the coolest little saxophone parts that I've ever heard. Spooky Dokie, or Spooky Dookie, I don't know which one it is, but they're both fun, is a really cool like harmonica and avant delta blues kind of number. That one's really fun. Cat Blues is a really cool swing and blues song. Cosmos is a really nice, chill, just moody trumpet solo. Space Lion. is perhaps my favorite piece on this record. I was in jazz band in high school, so this really awakens like a nostalgic part of me that I really like. So in the beginning, it's just this really ethereal saxophone solo with some pads going on underneath. And then the saxophone transitions to the background and some percussion and some chanting comes in. And then the saxophone gets completely phased out just to come back a little bit later and shine with all of the other elements in the song with the pads and the percussion and the chants, and it's really cool. Waltz for Zizi is a really whimsical piece written for acoustic guitar with some accompaniments, and that one's just really fun. Car 24 is a really fun swinging jazz number with a hearty helping of jazz flute. Diamonds, the voice, and the piano just meld together so perfectly on that song. It's like one instrument. And then Memory is like a great epitaph to the album, and it sounds like it's like just like a little like music box, and it's just really cool. If there is a reason to get into this anime other than the plot line, it's the music. The music gets so stuck in your head. It's worth a watch. Watch the show, listen to the music, check out the seatbelts. I know they've released some other stuff as well. They're very good. They're really, really, really good. They do jazz and blues so well. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I have new videos coming out every single Saturday, record reviews, as well as on Tuesdays with the LP Weekly, the show to watch to make sure you don't miss when your favorite records get released. And let me know in the comments, should I do more anime stuff? I love music from anime. I'm very selective with what I buy, but I do love music from anime. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss when my new videos come out. And remember, until the table stops spinning, just keep grinning.